I got a super important question for you. Is your home's curb appeal sending the wrong message to potential buyers? Could you be lowering its value by mistakes that are super easy to fix? Well, today's video, we're revealing the top curb appeal blunders that are costing homeowners thousands and thousands of dollars. And here's how you can avoid them, so give me a thumbs up if you're good with that. Here's the top 6 curb appeal mistakes that can lower your home's value. Here they are in descending order. Number 6, clutter and poorly organized outdoor spaces. Now, it's a big mistake that homeowners make is when they leave random items here and there. But a yard full of random items, like garden tools or lawn equipment, can leave a negative first impression. Even if some of the items are regular use, buyers still hold doubt that there's enough storage to store these items. But there's a simple fix. Just store everything neatly in a shed so that the yard looks open. Now, additionally, pathways can make or break a buyer's first impression. So cracked sidewalks, faded driveways, this can make the space feel neglected. Now, these are easy fixes: pressure washing, fresh gravel, or replacing broken sections. These small improvements here and there make a huge difference on how well the yard looks. And be sure the yard and the house feel connected. Is the back door looking worn? Is the deck needing a coat of paint? Can the entire yard feel less appealing? The yard is a really important part of the home, and it makes sure it's clean, functional, and ready for that new homeowner. Number 5, overly personalized or outdated exterior design. Now, buyers, they typically want a blank canvas. That's something that's neutral so they can imagine it as their own. But if a buyer feels like they have to repaint or renovate before they move in, they may hesitate. And they may not want to deal with it, and they'll move on to the next listing. So even simple design elements can send the wrong message. So let's say your home has a unique yard decoration, something like a fountain, right? Now, buyers may not find this as a luxury add-on. If your buyers in the area are not looking for luxury homes, guess what? They're going to see these fountains or large statues as a maintenance headache. Then there's the issue of outdated designs. Things like peeling paint or faded shutters or rusted hardware. This can all give bad signals, guys. So make sure that they're all in good condition. And always try to stick with neutral colors for the exterior, like a soft beige or a white with black accents. Those are your go-to options. Now, you're gonna need to choose the right color based on your specific home and based on where it is in your local market. And these details may not even seem obvious to you if you've lived in that house for years. But a buyer seeing the home for the first time, they stand out immediately. So what's important to understand is that buyers don't want to deal with perception of added work. Even these small things, they add up. A rusted door handle or even uneven walkway or faded trim, that can build to the idea that the home hasn't been cared for properly. And once that seed is planted, buyers start doubting everything else. You want your house to sell. They start asking about, what about the updated plumbing or the roof or the foundation? What other issues are there? So get rid of anything that feels too personal. Replace those outdated fixtures like the porch lights or door handles or even house numbers. This is simple, clean ideas that can clean up your entire house. Now, immediately there's a key to creating an exterior that feels neutral yet appealing to the buyer, and something that allows the buyer to focus on the home's potential rather than its distractions. Number 4, neglected lawn and landscaping. This is a big one, guys. Neglecting your lawn and landscaping is one of the most obvious ways to hurt your home's curb appeal, and it's surprisingly common. But why does this matter so much? Well, first off, it's important to understand how much first impressions really do matter. From the moment a potential buyer pulls up to your home, they're already forming an opinion. Now, even if the exterior is top-notch, a messy yard can make buyers question how the rest of the house has been really cared for. A neglected yard can create doubts about what's hidden behind those walls. You don't want that. And it's not just about mowing the grass or throwing a few flowers in. It's the details that matter. So you got to really pay attention to the details of your home to make it feel more welcome. Think of landscaping as the frame to your home's picture, right? The walkways, the paths, they should be natural guide to the buyer's entrance into the house and creating a sense of flow. And if it doesn't, this will make the home feel less inviting. You don't need to hire an expensive landscaper to do this stuff, guys. Simple things like regular mowing, trimming the bushes, adding fresh layers of mulch to the flower beds can make a huge difference. A few bright seasonal colors near the entryway, this can also add a welcoming touch. Plus, the choice of plants is going to make a difference too. So make sure there's enough greenery in your yard. Number 3, a dull and dirty front door and the entrance. Now, when we talk about curb appeal, the main goal here is to welcome people into your property. But I've seen many homeowners that actually overlook this. Now, you want to make it easy for people to get from where they park their car and how to get to your front door. And one way to achieve this is by accentuating the pathway that leads to that door. Now you want to try lighting and plants to guide the way. And the front door is one of the most important focal points in your home's exterior. It's one of the first things that a potential buyers notice, and so if it's clean, it's well maintained, and the door will make a huge difference on how people feel. So you want to wash it thoroughly, fix any scratches or dents, and ensure that it opens and closes smoothly without any squeaks or sticking. Now, if the door is in such bad condition that it's not worth repairing, consider replacing it, guys. It's an investment that's going to pay off. And while you're at it, you want to think about updating to a modern lock system. Buyers will really appreciate this upgrade. The way that you decorate your entrance can make a big difference, so avoid overlooking this area. And don't add items just because you think you have to put them there. So if you're adding manufactured elements like borders or edging for flower beds that are near the entrance, make sure they match the entire theme of your house. Choose only materials that are going to add value. A cluttered entrance is really going to feel messy instead of welcoming. And the key is to make the entrance functional and inviting, so buyers immediately will know where to go and feel welcome as they approach the home. Number 2 is not enough lighting. Now, the exterior lighting does more than just make your home look nice. Start by ensuring the basics, like replacing the burned out light bulbs and cleaning the fixtures to remove dirt and cobwebs that can accumulate and dull the brightness. You also want to use layering to improve the overall aesthetics even more. Ambient lighting, like overhead lights, can brighten an entire area. Task lighting, it's important for safety, especially in areas of walkways or driveways and stairs. And this creates a flow towards the entrance. And accent lighting can actually highlight specific features of the home or unique parts to your home's design. So choosing the right tone for your house, warm white light bulbs, they are ideal for inviting a warm feel. But on the other hand, a harsh white light can make your home feel cold. Pathway lights. They should be spaced to guide people naturally without feeling overdone. Now, avoid placing too many lights in one area because it can look super bright or unbalanced. Also experiment with different styles to enhance that look. Now, once everything's set up, walk around your property in the dark. This is the best way to really check to see if your lighting needs to be updated or if it needs to be balanced, and it really does ensure that the right areas are lit without overpowering it. Number 1, ignoring the roof and the gutters. Now, your roof and gutters might not seem like the first thing that buyers notice, but it's certainly not something that you're going to want to ignore. Consider giving it a deep clean or repairing the visible damage in that roof that needs repair. In extreme cases, replacing could be a smart investment. And gutters are important. Clogged, sagging gutters, guess what? Cause serious water leaks if left unchecked. It also makes the house look like, oh my gosh, something's wrong with it. So make sure you clean them regularly, especially in the fall when the leaves pile up. And if cleaning feels like it's too much work, consider installing gutter guards. It's not going to give you any more money, but it'll keep it clean. The real thing with gutter guards is they reduce how much you need to clean and how often. But remember, they're not completely maintenance free. You're still going to need to spray it off. You're still going to need to check for small debris now and then. And keeping your roof and gutters in good condition will not only boost your curb appeal, but it's also going to show buyers that you care for the house and the home's been well maintained inside and out. My name's Jerry Pinkas. I thank you for watching. And again, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, make it a great day. Take care, guys.